It is 1842 on Thursday, April the 16th. I just had to double check there because I didn't know the date. And we are back. I believe this is episode 10 of this video series. Let's get my guitars. There are my guitars. I keep forgetting to put my guitars in there. Episode 10, we're into double digits. Double digs. Wow, double digs. What an amazing video series this has been, hasn't it? Has it not been an amazing video series? Probably not, but we are back for another episode of Burger and Hot Dog. A love story. It's not a love story. But yeah, this is the finale of the Burger and Hot Dog. And it's also the finale of this. Can you see this? This is the killer brownie, the quote-unquote killer brownie. Going to be having that for dessert. So that's going to be the finale of that. Okay, so this has to go inside of the microwave. Let's put the top on, push her down, move this over like this. That should be fine the way it is. Let's open up the thing, the microwave door. I don't know the names of things, so I just call them the thing. And I think 25 seconds was the sweet spot, I believe. By the way, you may notice I cut my hair today. Wow, I look so pretty, don't I? I look like an absolute hunk. Maybe not. However, I mentioned yesterday I was going to also shave my face and I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I was too lazy and so I didn't. And so I'm going to do it tomorrow, hopefully. So I should look super pretty tomorrow. Probably not very appropriate to call a male pretty. Okay. So I'll put my phone on the table. And we have to take a peek at what we're listening to. Yeah, that sounds cool, doesn't it? Wow, what a good song. That's a really catchy melody you got there. So that is, what is it? I keep wanting to say Perverse Teleportation, but no, that's not the album. It is Permanent Psychosis from January of 2024. This is the keyboard track from Permanent Psychosis. Okie dokie. Once again, I forgot my vegetables, my fruit and vegetables. I keep forgetting. I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, isn't there something else? Aren't I missing something? Isn't there something missing from my life? There you go, there you have it. Ow. Just hit my knee on the corner of the table. Okay, so am I centered in frame? I believe so. You can see my food, all of it. All right, so let's get right to it. These burger and hot dog videos are so long. I don't know why. Oh man. Oh. So I'm going to try and eat them faster, but I really don't know if that's possible. I think I'm pretty happy. I tried to trim my bun better on this, the hamburger. Good golly. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is a good supper. That is a good supper meal. I love this going bite for bite thing. Really love doing that. I started doing that with the scones, the 3 different kinds of scones, and I've really taken to it. Hamburger. Then I'm going to transfer over to having some veggies, some cucumbers and carrots. But boy, oh boy, do I ever miss eating that cheesecake. All I can do is think about that cheesecake. I just think about it all the time now. When I was going to sleep last night, I went to the cake website again, just to see a photo of it. I was like touching the screen like, I miss you so much. I'm just kidding about the last part there, but I did go to the website just to look at it. Not just it, but I wanted to see all the flavors they had again. And I think the one I got is the only one I'm really that interested in. So hopefully next time I go to the grocery store, they'll have it again and I'll get it again. Now, yeah, so tonight having the brownie and then the mini muffins and the cookies. So then the brownie's gonna be gone. Then tomorrow, for dessert, it's just gonna be mini muffins and cookies. So I'm gonna have extra of each. And then, so that's Friday, tomorrow's Friday. Then on Saturday, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So, I mean, I do have an idea, but, so I might do that idea. I'm gonna keep it a little bit of a secret, but. Oh, I just thought of something else too that I can do. Something that I have, and I got specifically for these videos, but I keep forgetting that I have it. It's tucked away in a drawer, so. I should probably do that on Saturday, so I don't forget. And I've been planning my outing. When I'm on location, when I go into town to get more Indian food and to try to hunt down all of those donuts, I've been planning the day, where I'm gonna go, what time I'm gonna go. And yeah, I think I am also going to a grocery store that day. And I think I'm just gonna go down every single aisle, try to find something interesting for these videos. All right, let's keep her going. I think it's a perfect trim job. Perfect trim job on the buns today. Perfect trim jobby. Making a mess, I can feel it on my face. Okay, let's go for another bite. So I only have 2 bites left of the hot dog. I think there are 3 of the burger. I think I'm just going to finish the hot dog. Since I have it in my hand, making a mess on the plate here. Sometimes it's a little tricky when I'm eating. I mentioned this before on previous videos, but I only eat on the left side of my mouth. Ever. And I've been doing that since 2004. So over 20 years. I'm not even exaggerating. Reason for that is I do have some unfilled cavities on my right side that have gone unfilled for this long. And so sometimes it's hard to sort of maneuver the food over to the left side. Sometimes it naturally wants to go to the right side depending on the shape and where it's leaning. And I just had that with the last bite of hot dog. It wanted to go this way, but I had to force it this way. Oh yeah, that sure is fresh and tasty. Okay, so let's finish this burger. I think there's still 2 bites left. Song just ended, so it's repeating now. All right. The last bite of the burger hot dog combination. This has been really nice eating these. Once again, it was very warm out today. It was fairly warm out. I think it was 18 degrees Celsius. Still pretty humid as well. Not as humid as yesterday, but still. Oh yeah. I think the mosquitoes are going to be really bad this year. We've been having tons of rain. And the mosquitoes breed in like standing water. And there's a ton of it out in the woods. So right now when I'm walking out in the woods, I don't even, I can wear a t-shirt if I want. Normally I don't do that. I like to protect my arms, at least from the sun, but there are no bugs at the moment. So I'm just trying to enjoy it for as long as I can, because I know the mosquitoes are coming. So what I really need right now, we've been having a lot of warm weather and a lot of rain. What we really need is some really cold weather to kill all of the breeding mosquitoes, and basically just so that they have to start from scratch. That would be ideal, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. So I'm just going to finish my veggies. Then we're going to head over to the final piece of the puzzle, tonight's puzzle. Pounding these veggies. Fruit and veggies. What about a seedless cucumber? Does that count as a vegetable? I'm assuming no. I'm also assuming there are probably more stipulations, or more, what's the word I'm trying to think of? There are more things, once again I'm using the word thing, that make a fruit a fruit. I know, one of the main ones is, does it have seeds? I think if it has seeds, then yes, it's fruit. But there have to be some more reasons, some more rules to the whole fruit and vegetable thing, right? Maybe I should, I'm going to Google that after this video. I probably won't remember, but whatever. So I got 1 cucumber left, and I have 3 carrots. See, if you ever watch me eat, if you're watching this video series, you do watch me eat, but I always eat with my left side of my mouth. All right, so I got 2 left. I think I'm just gonna have this one, and I'll save the last one for when the video's over. All right. Well, that was definitely refreshing. That hit the spot for sure. Both the meal and the veggies. Okay, so let's head on over to the kitchen, and I'll get the final piece of the puzzle. All right, so once again, I'm just going to wash my hands. You probably can't see my bald spot as much now that I cut my hair. You're thinking, yes, we can see it. Or yes, I can see it. Okay. so I just got to wipe my face again. All right, so what am I doing here? I think I'm just going to use my fork, right? I got that. I need some milk, that's for sure. I might end up eating a little more for dessert today compared to yesterday. Maybe. All right, so let's get this milk in the glass. If you watched my previous video, you will have seen my tutorial on how to pour milk into a glass. That video is topping the charts right now, I'm assuming. So informative. Yeah, so I'll bring everything over. I guess that's all I have to do, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some microwaving, but I'll just do that. I'll bring everything over first. Okay, now I just have to make sure not to drop anything. Okay. All right, so first of all, we are finishing off this brownie. It still has some weight to it. Very dense. Yeah, that smell, it does have a distinct odor. A good one. I think it's that Belgian chocolate. So I'm going to just stick it in the microwave right away. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm using a slightly bigger plate this time for my dessert. Previous one from yesterday was a little on the full side. It was a little crowded on the plate, so this is garbage. Okay, so here's the close-up of the brownie. It does look very good. It tastes good the way it is, but you know, after I nuked it yesterday, it was just absolutely incredible. Now, I think yesterday I had sort of cut them, I fully cut them so that they were separate pieces. And then I also, when I put them in the microwave, there was one piece missing. So there was only 3 squares. I put it in for 20 seconds and it absolutely like almost melted. So I don't want to put it in for that long, but there are 4 pieces here and I haven't cut them. So I don't really know what time I should use. I was thinking 12 seconds. Originally I was going to do 10 seconds, but then I took the uncutting and the extra piece into account, and I was thinking maybe 12 seconds. So I think I'm going to do 12 seconds. So that was really interesting, wasn't it? That is just so much information, relevant information. My life is more complete now that I said that. 12 seconds, let's see. I'm going to watch it. What I should have did was bring the camera over. I'm watching it in real time to see if it just melts again. Okay, well, it didn't melt again. Huh. I wonder if it feels like... I don't think it really did anything. Okay. I mean, it looks the same. Yesterday, the caramel totally melted. The top part of the brownie just like fell off. I'm just going to do a little taste test. No, it definitely did something. Okay. Yesterday, it was too melty. It was just like liquid. But it tasted incredible. All right, so let's try this. I'll do this guy right here. Yeah, it's definitely softer. This is probably going to be perfect, actually. Oh yeah, that tastes good. That tastes good. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Oh man. It is really good. You can see some shiny chocolate there. Nice and melty. Oh man. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to that grocery store when I'm in town. I'm going to check out the bakery. It's a really big grocery store, so that's why I wanted to go down every aisle, because the one I normally go to, it's smaller, and so they don't have a huge selection. So I think I did mention that originally I wanted to have a bunch of cereals. I wanted to try a bunch of cereals on video. But my grocery store doesn't have any selection at all. So that's when I thought, hey, this big ass grocery store, I'm assuming it has a huge selection. You go down the aisles, they're just like endless. So I'm looking forward to that. I also maybe I can find another brownie. Not necessarily this one, not this exact brownie, but another type of brownie that I could get. So it's going to be a fun time out in the town. Yeah, this is the perfect amount of nukage, because it still retains some solidity. It has a shape. It's retaining its shape, but it's softer. And I like the soft chocolate chips. Yeah, they're definitely soft. So, mission accomplished on my end. Good. Ooh, yeah. Oh my God. Only thing that's missing here is some cheesecake. That cheesecake really changed my life. It made a huge impact on my life. I need to write them a letter. Write La Roca a letter informing them of my life-changing event caused by their cheesecake. Oh my God. I've really been enjoying eating like this over the last several days. It's definitely unsustainable, but I'm enjoying it while it lasts. All right, one left. One square left. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this brownie is it's way too unhealthy like the ratio of unhealthiness to size, it's just too big. Because it's really not that big, of an item, but there's just way too much sugar and bad stuff in it. If you could make like a less bad version of this, that'd be a lot better. Sure tastes good though. All right, so we got one left. One bite left. Oh my God. Wow. Well, that was good. That was really good. We're only 31 minutes in. Okay, so just getting all the stuff off my fork here. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna have some of these mini muffins, the mini blueberry streusel muffins. Yesterday I had 2, and I also had 2 cookies. Tonight I was thinking I was gonna have 4. But I should probably just have 3 because I just had a brownie. So I'll have 3, and then I'll probably have a few cookies. I don't know how many. Maybe I'll have 4 cookies. And then tomorrow, for my supper, it'll just be my regular supper. So, which is generally pretty healthy. So, okay, so I have to take off. What are those things? The wrappers? What are those called again? Like muffin somethings. Muffin somethings. I have to take them off. Yesterday I took them off with my fingers, and my fingers got all dirty, and I didn't like that. So I'm going to grab a couple gloves, a couple of my world famous plastic gloves. Maybe I'll just have one. Should I just have one glove? I mean, not mini muffin. No, yeah, it'll be a lot easier if I have 2. I did just buy some more another new box of gloves. These gloves were another life-saving item. I should write them a letter too. So what am I doing? I'm doing 3, right? So I'll take these 3. I don't even, yeah, you can see them on the screen there. And I'm also going to microwave these as well. So looking forward to that. I didn't do that yesterday. I don't think I'm going to microwave the cookies because they're already soft. So, all right. I'm not going to wash my plate either. I don't remember what I did with the wrappers. For now, I'll just have to leave them. Okay. So far, so good. I have no idea how much I'm going to cook them for in the microwave. Like 10 seconds? They seem very fragile. There's your blueberry streusel mini muffin. Okay, so there's 3 now. Yeah, that should be good. And then I'll finish it off with some cookies. Just a few cookies. Okay, so first of all, I will put these in the garbage. I have multiple garbage areas. Okay, let's close this. I'll bring this back over and I'm gonna put these in. So give me 1 second. There's really no reason to turn the camera. So the microwave is off camera anyway. So what did I say, 10 seconds? How about 12 seconds? I guess 12 is gonna be the lucky number today. The magic number. Okay. They smell warm. I put my face up and I can feel the warmth radiating from them. So here you have it. Nice close-up of our mini muffins, our favorite mini muffins. The only thing I'm worried about is I find too much stuff at the grocery store. There's like too much good stuff that I won't be able to get all of it. I think I will though. I will be able to. It's not a question of the money, it's a question of the physical amount of things. But I think it should be okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, because I threw my gloves away. I thought I was going to eat these with gloves, but I guess I'll just use my fork since it's right here. All right. It is. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that tastes good. It is a little warm. I probably could have put it in for 15 seconds. Oh wow. Does that ever taste good? It definitely tastes better when you put it in the microwave. Oh my God. So if I had 5, I've had 5. So I had 3 today, 2 yesterday. I believe there are 12. There were 12 in the pack, so there should be 7 tomorrow. And so we're not having a brownie tomorrow, so I'm just going to eat all of those mini muffins tomorrow. And I'll have a bunch of cookies tomorrow as well. Got to keep the dessert streak alive. Oh my God. Yeah, these taste really good warmed up. Really good. Oh man. And a few crumbs left over. I'll grab those. Oh man, that was really good. I think, yeah, serving size of the mini muffins is like 5 of them, so I don't remember how much sugar's in 5, probably 20 something. Okay, now time for the cookies. So the cookies, I believe I am going to get another glove. And maybe I'll just eat them directly out of the thing. Once again, I'm using the word thing, like an idiot. There. There's a whole bunch left. I got to do it the other way because I have to have access to my milk. All right, so give me a sec. I just got to get... I need some more milk too, but I think I'm only having a few cookies, so it should be okay. Okay, we're up to 40 minutes, so it's turning into another long episode. Alrighty, let's do this. I should try nuking these as well. I'm not going to do it today, but for tomorrow. No. I don't think I've ever had these before. Wow, they're really good though. I also got the ones that looked like they weren't, they were just lightly browned, like they weren't overcooked. So I was looking at the different ones that they had. Same cookies, but you know, some of them are cooked a little longer than others, and these ones were like barely, they were just golden brown. And I was like, those are my cookies. Stand back. I don't know how many there are. I don't think it even says that. No, it does say 40 pack. Huh. I had no idea. 40 cookies. All right, so I had 2 yesterday and 2 so far today. Yeah, these are some mighty good chocolate chip cookies. So, is this 3? I don't remember. As opposed to 4, I mean. Oh man. These are some really good cookies. And I love how soft they are. So these are good until, I think the best before date is April 20th. What day is it? It's the 16th. Wow, so we still have several days. So I could even eat them, tomorrow's Friday, on Saturday. I could even eat them on Saturday as well. I'll probably still have a bunch left over tomorrow. Because I have 7 mini muffins, and then I'll probably eat at least 10 cookies tomorrow. And if there's 40 of them, then I'll probably have like 20 left. Maybe I have one more after this. Hopefully I don't regret it. All right, last one of the night. I should put these in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to do that after this. Oh, man, God. What a meal. What a night. What a week. What a 10 days. This is episode 10. I'm going to finish my milk. I still have one carrot left to eat too, so I'll eat that as well. I'll stick these in a Ziploc bag. The muffins, I think I'll just leave them in their container there. All right, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow's dessert. Now, tomorrow for supper, I think I mentioned I'm going back to my chicken thigh and fried potatoes and mixed vegetables. So that'll be a healthy, it'll be a healthy meal, followed by a gigantic dessert, which is a little less healthy, but that'll be really fun. And then I think Saturday I'm having the same thing for my meal, and it's sort of undecided. It's sort of up in the air what I'm going to do for dessert. I do have another thing planned, another surprise plan. I think even 2 more surprises planned. And then next week I have to figure out, I've got to go into town, go on the big trip into town, get a bunch of stuff at the grocery store. I've got to hunt down a whole bunch of donuts. I have to get some more Indian food, and I have to make a video on location of me eating another meal, something I haven't eaten on camera before. So that should be interesting, because I think that restaurant did not even exist when I used to live in Milton. I'm going into Milton. So I never think about that restaurant when I'm in Milton, because it was never there. And then I remembered, hey, there's a restaurant right there. Surprise. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow.